Today, I'm going to share with you one from 450 North. This is going to be a look at the Sandies Candies smoothie style sour ale. So this is one I actually picked up from one of my local spots, and I was happy to see they're starting to get 450 North beers. I actually found another spot that now has them too, so I have two selections where I can actually go to find these beers. And 450 North was one I liked to enjoy when I could receive it back when I was out in the Cincinnati area. They are out of Columbus, Indiana, so distribution has been increased out here now. This one is kind of interesting. There's no ABV on the can. If you know the history of 450 North, you know they had a little ABV issue a while back, a couple years ago. So I had to look online. On Tapped, it has a 5.3% ABV. Hopefully that is the correct number, but on Untapped, sometimes things aren't well verified. Makes mention on the can that this one is done with saltwater taffy, watermelon, banana, raspberry, strawberry, and vanilla. As always, they use large amounts of fruit, so they tell you to actually store them cold, drink them fresh, and to get the best experience out of them. So I'm going to go ahead and crack this one open and share it with you here. I have had a couple of these previously on the show when I picked them up, but this will be the actual review and let you guys see what I think of this kind of officially here for the channel. But as you know, if you've seen enough of the smoothie sour ales, you know what they kind of look like here, right? So you kind of get this smoothie look to it. When you first see that there, you think you're at like one of the Smoothie King type places. But this one has a pinkish color as far as the tone. Aroma wise, I'm already getting notes of the aroma coming right out of the glass, not even trying to really smell yet. I'm getting a nice fruity feel. I'm getting the raspberry really coming out. I'm getting the strawberry nicely on the nose. You get a nice feel of the watermelon, which watermelon is actually one of those tricky fruits to work with because you have to put so much of it into it to really get it to come through. But you do get that on the nose. That banana is there as well. And it's really a nice, pleasant experience. You do have a little bit of that taffy back in as well. When I think of growing up in New Jersey and we go down to the shore, saltwater taffy, which here in Maryland is common as well. You do have that taffy feel coming out. Taste wise, so as a smoothie style beer goes, you do have a smooth undertone to the beer. It does go down rather easily. It does feel like you're drinking something like a smoothie. Not really picking up too much of alcohol. You have a little bit of acidity in play from the beer itself, but the fruit comes through. You have a little bit of a sweetness there as well that hits on it from the fruits that were used. Overall, it's kind of to be something expected. Now, there's a lot of breweries that are doing different things in the smoothie style. So it's almost like 450 North was one of those early ones doing it. If I was somewhere maybe sitting out on the beach and I wanted to have a beer or something like that, this could be something you could have out there. Make sure you keep it in a nice cold cooler. That would be something you actually can enjoy. It has a nice packing of strawberry really lingering and raspberry as well. Those are the two that are kind of standing out now as I'm talking. Good duration all the way through on the beer itself. I will say, if there was anything I would make mention of with this one, so you're getting this here, a 4-pack was $27 essentially, so you're looking at about $6.25 a can. 5.3% ABV. You're not going in for the alcohol type value. You're kind of going in because of the feeling. You like the style. I do feel that this one in itself was more priced out of what you can get from other competitors out there. So I would say in that regard, I feel like it is definitely an overpriced beer from what I'm feeling through here. Not to take anything away from the work they put into it at 450 North, but I've had other ones that definitely come in at lower price points. But it is what it is. I'm glad again. I've got another one from them, from the Nugget series, which I always enjoy. And you know, it's hard to find sometimes a beer that hits on all the points, and I would say that would be the one thing I have there. As far as anything else on this one, you do have a nice mouth feel. You do have some mouth coating. You get that banana up front, and then on the back end is where you get that strawberry, and you get that raspberry, and you get that watermelon feel. It does what it's supposed to do. It's a nice, well put together type beer. Take the price thing out of it, and I think it would be what you're actually looking for. Overall, from the 450 North beers I've had in the past, it's not one of my favorites ultimately. However, it is decent enough that for Untapped, I'm going to give this one here a 3.5 out of 5. I would definitely, if it was somewhere there, if it was more probably reasonably priced, whatever, I would probably go ahead and pick it up. I don't think I would go back and get a 4-pack of this again for the 27 myself. As far as a look, drinking it, you know, with these smoothies, you get kind of that pulp type feel to the glass as well, so you can see kind of what's left there on the back end. But decent enough. I know it's gotten some mixed reviews, it looks like, on Untapped, but for me, 3.5 out of 5. Thanks for checking out this video. If you've had it, let me know what you thought of it by leaving a comment in the comment section, and I will look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on, drink beer, live hoppily. Cheers, everybody.